Hey y'all, come with me to Meximodo, located in Metuchen, New Jersey. The inside of the restaurant was absolutely gorgeous. Love the pink. I personally think this place would be ideal for a little girls' night out, maybe a little brunch, even dinner with your family. The place provides that type of variety where anything can work. Of course, I checked that bathroom, mirror approved. So we did end up sitting outside. There was some live entertainment, which I really enjoyed because it was Pride Month. They were performing Queen, but that band definitely sounded like Queen. I don't know. They had me second guessing. I had to record a couple times. Like, hold up. We also sat outside to avoid the extensive wait period, which was like an hour, but I love sunlight and it wasn't too hot. They did give us some chips and salsa to munch on with this sauce. It was a little like spicy but sweet. It was an interesting flavor. Can't remember what it's called. Of course, we asked for some bottled water while we waited for our shots. I'm just kidding. We had drinks, but I ended up getting the mi amor. That thing was good. Okay, I finished it so quickly. Now my date Sarah, she ended up getting a coconut margarita. Now it was a waiter's suggestion, so I had high hopes for it, but it did not disappoint. I'm not a big coconut girly, but that thing was bussin'. So much so I had to get me one, but I did not get coconut. I ended up getting a passion fruit margarita, which was also definitely good as hell. So we ended up starting with their best. They recommended the steakhouse tacos, and yeah. And if y'all know, I do not play by my tacos. Them shits were rocking. The tacos were 100% a 10 out of 10. Would absolutely and always recommend. My only problem is I'm gonna have to bump it down to a 9 because it was not hot enough, and that was our only complaint. Next, we tried the mole pollo poppers. They were made from that same sweet and spicy sauce from the chips and salsa that I couldn't remember the name of. They were kind of mid. I don't know. They could have been a little better. Definitely not our favorite. I did end up ordering the sizzling fajita platter. They made it sizzle because it was not that hot. But it was good though. It was solid. I do think that they should have given me a little bit more rice. That's my only complaint. But everything was very good. Side of tortilla, some sour cream, the works. I wouldn't say it was spectacular, but it was solid. And I definitely finished my plate. We also ordered a side of maduros that came with a little bit of green salsa. You know, that's basic, but it was good. Sarah ended up getting the cauliflower al pastor. I think it's roasted cauliflower al pastor. She got a side of shrimp. The shrimp looked a little unseasoned, which Sarah confirmed, giving it a 6 out of 10. If you love you some Mexican food with a little modern flair, definitely check them out. And side note, be aware of their overly freaked out waiter, Johan. Bye. Mwah.